So we're here at the PDAC 2023, third and last day of the convention, and we're talking to American West Metals, which, despite the name, is an Australian company with assets in Canada and the US. We're here with Managing Director Dave O'Neill, or David O'Neill, let's say. And first of all, I'm going to ask him to give us like 45-second elevator pitch of what his company is all about.
Sure. Hi Bjorn, and hi everybody. As Bjorn touched on, we're an Australian company listed on the ASX, but also over here in America on the OTCQB. We are three main assets to the company. We've got two in Utah, West Desert and Copper Warrior, and we have the exciting Storm Seal copper zinc project in Nunavut in Canada.
Okay, very good, thank you. And well, let's start with the Nunavut, the Storm project there especially. It's pretty exciting stuff there. I think you're focusing on the copper. Please give us a run of what you have there at the moment.
Yeah, thanks. Look, it's great to be here in Canada. We catch up with exciting time for us. We're about to start drilling at Storm, so that'll begin in early April. The logistics is underway. It's been great to be here and catch up with our team members and contractors, etc. So we're gearing up to get on that program underway. Last year, investors may know that Storm is, there's a lot of historical near-surface high-grade copper that's been exposed and drilled in the past. Last year we followed up some of those zones to test continuity. The 2750 zone was one of those in particular. We had some outstanding drilling intersections, including 41 metres at over 4% copper.
Nice, yes.
So you can see the value of this stuff. The other thing we did last year is actually we proved that this material can actually be processed very simply into a DSO, which is up to 60% copper. So very simple process, very low capital, very low footprint, very high ESG credential project. So this is exciting for us. We'll do some more test work on that at the moment in Perth, and looking forward to get more information on the Storm project this year with further drilling. So this year will be the first year that we're taking an RC drill rig to the project. We've got two other diamond rigs on site, so and we're well funded. So we've just recently completed a capital raise through traditional placement and also a rights issue, and that'll give us up to $5.3 million to
okay. Okay, so that's certainly exciting stuff, but that's not only going to the Storm project. You also just recently released a maiden resource for the West Desert project.
Desert, yeah.
It's in Utah, and it's copper, zinc, silver, I think.
And indium.
And indium. Oh, no, yes, that's true. Not to forget the indium. Can you tell us a bit or summarize the resource calculation, and tell us where the potential is to grow it even more, or if you see the potential to grow it even more?
Yeah, West is very robust resource. The work we did this year, the drilling, particularly in the centre of the deposit, converted a lot of that to indicated. So over 80% of the resource is now indicated, classified. We've extended the metal. We grew the metal endowment. So we've got 1.3 million tonnes of zinc at the moment, and we've brought the silver into the resource as well. It's the USA's only indium resource, and while we didn't report the indium in the JORC compliant resource, the old NI 43-101 shows that there's over 20 million ounces of indium. So we're working on that in the background. We'll put out the indium resource for West Desert shortly. And that's just to bring it into JORC compliant standards. But look, the work we did showed that, particularly the MET test work last year, showed that the oxide and transitional and sulfide portion of the upper part of the deposit is very amenable to traditional processing technology. So what that does is bring the pit into it. So we can now have a staged operation where we have the open pit to start, much lower grade zinc, and then we're heading into a higher grade underground. So it gives us fantastic development potential and opportunities, because the ore body, when you increase the grade, the ore body just comes together into a very coherent ore lenses. So yeah, look, we're working behind the scenes on that. So looking at a whole different range of economic scenarios on that, and mining scenarios, and we'll publish that when details come to hand.
Okay, well, certainly looking forward to it. Hoping for a good news flow then, and over the next couple of weeks and months. So Let's just briefly touch upon the Copper Warrior project. That's also in Utah, if I'm correct.
That's right. It's a traditional sedimentary copper style deposit. It's only 15 kilometres from Lisbon Valley, which is Utah's second largest copper mine. Very simple. We've got outcropping copper all over the project area. We're now fully permitted to drill. So again, that's very cheap and cheerful style drilling, RC drilling, only 150 metre deep holes. So it's a very cheap program that can really effectively test those. We've got some very exciting targets. We did an IP survey down there, and the IP anomalies we have look very similar to the nearby deposits in the data. So we're very excited. We'll be drilling those hopefully in the late spring or early summer.
Okay, thank you very much. So to sum it all up, because that was quite a bit of information, in your opinion, why might now be a good time to take a closer look at American West Metals?
The exposure to high-grade copper, I mean, the mineralization storm is world-class in terms of its grade. It's exposed to the surface. We've shown there's a very simple processing technique that will, produce a very high-value concentrate. So we're drilling that now. In April. Lots of news flow to come from that. Last year the market really reacted to some of these drilling results. So I think we're very cheap at the moment, and look, there's a lot of value upside to come, I think. And look, like I said, the work we're doing from the other projects as well is very exciting as well. So lots of news flow for the next 6 months.
Okay, thank you very much.